there is a strong mind and body connection. And what you experience and what you believe in your mind can be imprinted in the body. Now, because it's imprinted in the body, this means that it's not easily shown. These imprints from our experiences, sometimes traumatic, sometimes good, but I just kind of want to focus on some of these bad ones. They leave imprints when we experience them. And these imprints, like I said, are not easily shown by others, but you can feel them within inside. An example of how these imprints occur are, say you're a child and you experience a lot of yelling that makes you cry. You have an imprint that yelling makes you cry, so the belief is a lot of yelling will equal sadness feeling in yourself, so you don't want to go near yelling. Or whenever you are yelling, or you're around yelling, these feelings of sadness or anxiety can also, or panic can occur, depending on how traumatic the yelling was. But your body begins to feel them. And the thing about the body and mind is that it's so connected that you don't have enough time to react or respond. Your body just responds to its natural autopilot imprint. An imprint is made on your emotional body when you experience something heavy. Grief is heavy. Embarrassment is heavy. Trauma, fear, yeah, those are heavy. The body and mind remembers. Now, not consciously, obviously, because we can't consciously control it. But it's all there. So anyway, what happens in life is that these imprints, if left untreated, because you can heal from these imprints, you can smooth these imprints out, you can take care of them, but when we don't take care of them, they keep bringing us back to a thing, a reoccurring theme in our lives. Maybe we're constantly drawn to the past, maybe we're constantly drawn to the future. Maybe we constantly see ourselves around people that are yelling if we have unhealed yelling imprints. We're constantly feeling jealous, dissatisfied with life, confusion about who you are and why you're here, existential thinking. The only reason why you have any kind of confusion in anything in your whole in any area of your life is because there's no light there. You haven't illuminated that part of yourself or illuminated part of the area of your life. This is the beginning of shadow work. This is the beginning of any kind of self-inquiry of healing. You do self-inquiry. But what's required of you when you do self-inquiry is stepping out of yourself. And that requires the notion that you will accept any responsibility for what comes up. And what's going to come up is a bunch of shit that you don't want to, that you have been suppressing. Things that may have happened to you, things that you may have caused to other people. You are going to feel guilty for things. And you got to deal with all of these negative emotions. And sometimes these emotions take hours or even days to heal from. They can knock you down for a whole day or week. What's going to come up when you start to begin doing shadow work is a bunch of patterns. You're going to start noticing a bunch of patterns in your life, a bunch of belief systems that you have in your life that are causing you to create the misery in your life. This is where the responsibility comes in. But you can't see the pattern if you're actively participating in the pattern, so you have to step out and be open that you are contributing to your own problems. You're not a victim. You have complete control to change everything in your whole entire life. You have the power within you. And it all starts on stepping away from who you are, who you believe that you currently are now, analyzing the shit out of that and creating a new version of yourself that you absolutely love. Someone who loves to be in their skin, loves every aspect of their life. But in order to love being in your skin, every aspect of your life and every moment of your life, you're going to have to consciously create it. Which means you have to look at every single area in your life. In those dark corners, in the shadow. That's where we hide all of our negative and bad stuff. And that's what you got to do. Go into those dark corners. Go into that shadow. Discover. And that's waking up. That's the process of waking up, is continuously doing that until you get to the point where nothing. But that's the goal. But it's not likely that you're going to master every single area of your life. You might not be meant to. It's okay. Just start here. Start with looking at those imprints. Why are you drawn to someplace? Why are you drawn to a thing? Why are you drawn to a certain type of person when you're dating? But your relationships always end up like shit. What beliefs are you holding on to that make you believe that you deserve the stuff that you have in your life? Why do you believe that you deserve such misery? Why do you believe that you deserve a miserable life? Why do you believe that you deserve to be alone? Why do you believe that you deserve to be unhappy? Why do you believe that you deserve to be poor? These are not just circumstances and things that just happened to you. These are things that you've created. And that's the difficult truth. That's the pill you have to swallow. If you want to get out of the matrix, you have to swallow that pill. Accept full responsibility for who you are and go through the training and combat the shadow, negative, dark sides of yourself. It'll feel like you're battling demons. But you win, but you have to heal. And sometimes your physical body needs to heal when your emotional body is healing. Those two go hand in hand, mind and body. So you better believe that a really deep cut or a really deep wound is going to knock you out for a little bit.